Hello everyone, and when we first res our garage door, it will give you some information here. The sound will be on when you first res it. The access setting is all, which means anyone can operate the garage door by just touching it. It will open and close. And then the scale factor is just 1.0. So if you want to quickly set your door up, you can see there is this little thing that says calibration mode, and then there are these arrows here. What you need to do is to orient your door so that it is in the place where you want it. And then you're going to lower this so that you can still just barely see that button. Don't worry about the button. It will disappear once we're finished calibrating. And I'm just going to sort of center things here, make sure that it's just about the right distance from the opening. And as you can see, we've got just a little bit too high, but not that much. So I'm going to scale it first. So we just click this, we go to scale, and I'm going to scale it down by 1%, 2%, and I think that's about it. Maybe we'll try one more. That was too much. So we'll scale it back up by 1%. That looks pretty good. Okay, so our scaling's done. And now that we've scaled it, I'm just going to adjust it just the tiniest bit so it doesn't flicker like that. So now we go to width settings, and we want to do a minus 0.5. That's 0.5 of a meter, 0.5 of a meter. And then I'll just center it up a little bit more. Just like that. And then minus 0.1, minus 0.1. Let's see what it looks like in the front. I think we went too far. Plus 0.1. And maybe a couple more. Okay, plus 0.05. And now that looks pretty good. Okay, so once you're set, you're going to hit calibrate. Now you have to always make sure you hit this calibrate. If you don't do that, it will yell at you. But once it's calibrated, the thing's ready to go. So now you can just click it and set it how you like. These doors are all fully mod. And that means you can stretch them using the edit tool, but then you have to calibrate. And it won't necessarily be as accurate as using the system that I have in place here, which is a little better for really dialing it in. So the other options that it gives you, now if you click on this again, it shows up again, are in settings here. You can change the texture. I've got a couple different textures, and the color, of course, is up to you to change. So if you want to change the color of one of these textures, you just select the face of all of the various faces you want to change, and then go to tint, and then just change it to a new color. If you also want it to work in BlendFong, then you're going to have to do the same thing in BlendFong. So, but the next time you use the texture changer that I have here, they're going to revert back. So just know that they will revert if you use my texture changer. So once you do a custom texture, then don't use the texture changer that I have in here. It would be the same thing as if you dropped on your own texture or you change the repeats or something like that. Once you start doing stuff like that, you don't want to use the built-in. The other thing is just sound. So if you click it once, sound doesn't happen anymore. Click it again, and now it's on again. So the next time we click it, sound will be on. And then the last setting that you have here is security. In settings, security. These only apply to who can open and close the door. It doesn't apply to this calibration, which is just the owner can do that. So you can set it to owner, group, or all. It's currently set to all, which is the default. So I hope you have fun with this thing. It was a lot of fun to build, and I think it is the best garage door in Second Life. There are certainly other options available, but I believe that ours is the smoothest and the sort of nicest looking PBR version of a realistic garage door. So thanks for stopping by.